Have some respect.
Anyone?
Find the single mistake in the Quran.
Repeat your nonsense.
That's no nonsense.
That helps you. So, in other words, my dear friends, the Mickey Mouse milkshake Islamic Allah is in serious trouble at Speaker's Corner. Speak out.
How many times will the Bible change?
Now he is still in
How
trouble.
many times has Christianity
in 2025.
I did it wrong. Prove it.
Jesus, on the other hand, has
What
been
version?
standing victorious for centuries in our nation.
Jesus was Muslim.
Jesus is Muslim.
Give me one good reason.
He's Muslim. He's part of our prophet.
Please,
How many times has the Bible been changed?
Listen.
And how many
Calm,
times
calm,
has the
calm,
Quran
calm,
been
calm,
changed? I'm calm. I'm talking.
Calm gentleman is now going to give a sensible answer.
I'm talking.
Give me one.
How many times
Please
has the Bible
listen.
been changed?
Please listen.
You've been talking
In other words,
for time.
Any good Muslim who is able to give one good reason as to why Jesus is a Muslim. Anyone? Because your Muslim mullah says. Any good reason? Any good reason? A Muslim can come and explain as to why Jesus is a Muslim. Anyone?
He's a prophet.
Anyone? Again, how to make?
I'll go. I'm independent here, but according to what I hear about Muslims, they say all the prophets up until like from Adam, yes, all the way up are all Muslims. All men are Muslims.
Sure. Let me ask you something. I understand. I hear what you're saying. But that is the claim.
Sorry.
It's just merely repeating a claim. I'm asking, give one good reason to back up the claim. That's what we're looking.
That's not
With
a very
Muslims.
bad thing to claim.
1 second. It's a very terrible thing to claim.
No, it's not.
How?
I'll explain why. Wow.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you kill one, it's as if you kill the whole.
No. Let's clarify. They said that about humanity.
Wow. Quiet.
You're the one yelling.
I think this is speaker
With
corner, not listener's
Muslims,
corner.
you get plenty of claims. Delusion is in Islam every single day, all over the place. Delusion is not missing in Islam. I am looking for
That's a bit
reasons.
hypocritical saying that delusion.
So the question is very simple. Is there a Muslim? Yeah, all the Masha, Mullah, Alhamdulillah, Mullah. If you're so glad for being a Muslim, you should be able to step up and give one good reason
But we did, but you
in
couldn't
front
answer
of
any
all
of
the
us.
cameras here. One good reason as to why Jesus is a Muslim. One solid reason. Anyone?
Everyone stepped up, but you couldn't answer.
Alhamdulillah, Mullah. All of them are useless right now. You see, now you're swearing. So your Islamic Allah is clueless. Either you shout out a slogan or you swear. Nothing in between. At Speaker's Corner, we try to make sense. Any good Muslim, sir. Why is Jesus a Muslim? You, sir. Any answer? Anyone? You are not a Muslim, sir. You are a Muslim? You are. Why is Jesus a Muslim, sir?
Do you know what Muslim means?
No, please tell me. Give me an answer. Pretty simple.
I'll break it
Why?
down to
Give me
you.
one reason as to why Jesus is a Muslim.
Answer my question, I'll answer your question. Do you know what being a Muslim means? Because you're asking a question, so do you understand the question that you're asking?
Sure.
What is being a Muslim then?
If you know the Quran, the pinnacle, what defines a Muslim? The best definition is someone who is a terrorist who would go around kill Jews. Wow. That's crazy. Excuse me. Have you? Wait. Have you ever read Surah Al-Imran in your life?
I'm not talking.
Have you ever read Surah Al-Imran? Wait a second. Clearly, let's get this straight right now. The gentleman asked, who is a Muslim? What defines someone a Muslim?
That's not what I said.
Who is a Muslim? What defines
I said,
someone?
what is the definition of a Muslim?
Yeah, why?
You couldn't
Which
answer me.
is
You
more?
came up with some BS. You
What
cut
excuse me, sir. What is the definition of a Muslim versus who is a Muslim? It's pretty much the same. Dynamic equivalence. You don't have to ramble on. Dynamic equivalence. So the gentleman asked, I gave an answer. You might not have read your Quran before, sir, properly. But if you have time, Go back to your home. Read Surah Al-Imran.
What verse?
Chapter
Are you
3.
gonna answer my question?
Wait. The summary of Surah Al-Imran is that kill the believers. If you hesitate, tell me. If you hesitate to kill
people,
wow.
tell me now.
Excuse me, sir.
Israel, America, or Gaza? Tell me.
Look, 1 second, please. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest and fair and useful. I ask questions about the Quran. When I ask questions, all Muslims go silent or shout out Allahu Akbar, take a beer, and all sorts of other slogans. So it's either silence or shouting out slogans. None of you have the capacity to tell me anything from the Quran.
But answer my question.
I am
though.
doing you a
Answer
favor.
my question.
I am doing you a
Answer my
favor, sir.
question. That's
And
it.
the favor I gave you is that I can tell you details from the Quran.
But answer
Surah
my question.
Al-Imran tells you who a Muslim is. If you want further details, you can go to Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah 5 if you like. If you want further clarification, you can go through Surah 4, Surah 8, Surah 9, Surah 7. You can go through all sorts of different surahs and I can explain to you why the utmost, the best definition for a Muslim is someone who would go fight in the way of your Islamic mullah. That's clear in the Quran. If you haven't read this, you might be a little bit confused. If you have read this, you are lying. Now coming back to you, sir, that's the definition of a Muslim.
Okay, you're
You
wrong.
tell me,
You're wrong. You're wrong.
tell me how, have you ever read the Surah Al-Imran in your life? Do you know anything about Surah Al-Imran?
Being a Muslim means to submit yourself to the will of God.
Listen to me carefully.
Yeah,
Listen to me
no,
carefully.
I'm giving you the definition.
No, listen to me
I don't want to
carefully.
hear your definition. You just rhyme for 5 minutes giving BS. I'm giving you the definition.
Look, I'm not asking for your fancy stories, sir.
Okay,
Fancy
so-
stories you can sell at Oxford Street.
You asked me a
Maybe
question,
put up
I'm
your
answering
no,
the
wait,
question.
wait.
You asked me a question, I'm answering the question.
Get
Right?
just no once. If you want to sell fancy stories, take
story?
a table, lay your stand at Oxford Street, sell your fancy stories. Not interested with your fancy stories. Now coming back, why is there a Muslim who can give a good reason as to why Jesus was a Muslim? Anyone? Anyone? Please, if you're sensible and if you're a Muslim, you'll walk away. Because you haven't got a clue, and therefore best is Google search won't help you. The best is either
You don't even want to show us the inside of the book.
look. Are you a Muslim, sir? How old are you? So he doesn't even know how old he is. Look at the level of brain damage. How old are you, sir? 22, yeah. Give me one good reason as to why Jesus is a Muslim.
No, brother, let's go back to the question.
No. Give me one good reason as to why Jesus was a Muslim. Next you, sir. Please be ready. Please do the search, do anything you want, but please be ready. Why is Jesus a Muslim?
I want to see inside
No,
your
waste
book.
of time. No. You've been using every single prophet. That's a nice claim. Why?
Because it says in the Quran.
Oh, because the
says in
Quran
the
says.
Quran.
Oh, wow.
Find me a
Look
fault
at
in
this
the Quran.
nonsense.
Find me a fault in the Quran.
Look at. Find
me a singular fault in the Quran. A preserved book. A singular fault in the
a
Quran.
singular fault in the Quran.
Find me one and show all of us here.
I'm going to answer.
Show all of us here.
I'm going to-
The camera's recording. Show the camera and show us.
I'm ready.
Yes, show us.
If you quiet now, I'm ready.
Show us. Let's see.
So the gentleman.
Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see. Let's see. I want to see
Find
inside the book.
find one fault in the Quran. Well, I must admit, I really struggle to find one because there are plenty of faults in the Quran. I mean, who in their right mind would think a girl child prepubescent is a sex object? Who in their right mind would think so? The Quran thinks so. Major problem. Who in their right mind would think don't love Muslims? Who in their right mind would think that? Well, the Quran thinks so. Jews and Christians have to be terrorized, have to be sent on exile or killed or maimed or be subjugated. Who in their right mind would think so? The Quran. He asked me to find one problem. I'm giving him one after another. Now he is in his dreamland again. Why? Because the Islam.
You got this
Because-
Quran in your hand. Show us.
Sure.
Show us.
Why I'm going? Why? because he cannot deal with the truth. So he wants me to show this problem. I'm going to show this
That's not the
problem.
Quran in your hand, look. The Quran is in Arabic.
That's not the Quran, man.
That's not the Quran.
The Quran is in Arabic. Dance to this tune now. All right. So show that from the Quran. Let me show you from the Quran. Why do we have terrorist attacks on Christian nations across the world? I'll tell you why. Surah 5. Surah, yeah, it's a big book. He never read this in his life.
You don't have a
Surah
You
Al-Ma'idah.
have a name for surah. We
You
don't
ask
have
me.
we don't have a number for surah.
Look at it. He says, show that. Now he is going to rant on.
We don't have a number for
Surah Al-Ma'idah. Surah, excuse me. Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah 5, Ayah 32. You wanted me to show this? I'm showing this to you. Because of that, please read. Because of that, we decreed, excuse me sir, please listen. Indeed, verse 23, sorry. Indeed, the penalty for those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and strive upon the earth, corruption.
No way, you translate it as you want. It's not the Quran.
Excuse me sir, we don't have
No
time.
way,
Take your
you
Quran.
translate it as you
Stay away,
want.
stay away, stay
It's
away.
not the Quran.
No
Quran
problem.
is Arabic word.
So what is the answer from this faithful Islamic jihadist? This is not the Quran.
Yeah, this
Look
is
at it.
Arabic word.
You're a
Arabic
liar.
word.
I am Messiah.
He is a faithful
You are
Jesus is
liar.
Muslim. Give me the mic.
You're a liar.
Islamic
I am
jihadist.
Messiah.
He knows what to do
are
when he
liar.
comes to the UK. Put the mask
I
on.
am
When he
Messiah.
goes away,
You are
learn to
liar.
kill. Surah 5,
You are
Ayah
liar.
33.
I am Messiah.
So indeed, the penalty for those who wage a war against Allah, the Islamic Mickey Mouse Mullah, and His Messenger, and strive upon earth, corruption. You know who strives corruption according to Islam? Whoever practices a non-Islamic religion, i.e. Judaism or Christianity, is someone who spreads
What do you
corruption.
read? It's not the Quran. Just
You
let
are
me
liar.
just let me read
I
the
am
index.
Messiah.
Read the content.
You are
Yes, if you
liar.
have COVID, please
I
stay
am
away.
Messiah.
But they
You are
be killed.
liar. I am
They
Messiah.
be killed.
You are liar.
Where do the Muslim
I
fellows
am
go?
Messiah.
The Muslim fellows,
You are
what happened to
liar.
them? There were two standing
I
there.
am Messiah.
They be killed or crucified, or that their hands and feet be cut off from opposite sides, or that they be exiled from the land. Why do all the Muslims want Israel to be sent away from their land? Well,
Never.
the answer-
God never gave Jews the land. That's lies, lie.
what do the Muslims think?
Jews had 1,000 years
Surah 5.
to make up lies.
Surah.
Jews had 1,000
Sure.
years to make up lies.
Surah 5, Ayah 33. They be killed or crucified, or their hands and feet be cut off from opposite sides, or that they be exiled from the land. So the next time, my dear friends, when you come across a Muslim terrorist attack, let no one tell you, including if they have titles such as the Prime Minister of a nation, or the monarch, the king, or the queen of a nation, don't let anyone fool you. When a Muslim goes to attack and kill and maim the Christians and the Jews, they are being faithful Muslims, faithful to their toilet tissue, namely the Quran. They be killed or crucified, or their hands be... What's that?
That's disrespectful.
What is disrespectful?
Why are you calling that
Good, please come here, sir.
Why so much hate about Islam?
Sure, please listen.
Why so much hate?
I heard.
What?
Don't repeat.
What do you mean don't repeat?
You repeat it twice.
Well, talk then. Talk properly.
Sure.
Yeah?
Cool.
Why so much hate?
Cool.
Why
Now
so
the
much
third
hate?
time.
That's
Now
what I wanna
fourth time. Same question,
know.
fourth time.
Fourth time.
Okay. Now answer.
Speak.
The gentleman asks, why do I hate Islam so much?
Don't.
fifth time now?
Listen, what
I'm
you're saying
answering
is,
right now.
Listen,
I'm
it's-
answering.
Listen, it's dangerous what you're doing. It's hate speech. Yeah? It's dangerous because what you're doing is.
You're the only danger right now. If you stay quiet,
No,
you've
you're the
asked a
danger.
question
Listen.
4 times.
All right, go on.
Cool down.
What do you mean cool
Get
down?
a refrigerated Coca-Cola next time. It could help you a little bit better.
That don't come free. That
All
don't come
right.
free, yeah, advertising.
Well,
But
no.
don't disrespect.
Are you
religion
running
like
away
that.
right now?
No, I'm not. running
Like
away.
every
I'm here.
typical
I'm right
Muslim.
here.
Why do I hate Islam so much? I'll give you a simple answer. Well, because Islam says Jews and Christians have to be killed or crucified or their hands and feet be cut off for his marking. Look at him.
No, I'm not.
Look at the smoke. My dear friend, look at him. So,
No, it's not.
killing
No, it's out
and
of context.
crucifying the Jews is a comedy show for him.
No, it's not.
But when I
you're
speak
the
about...
comedy show.
Okay, please then explain.
Christian and Jews killed 2-year-old
Yeah.
and married a 3-year-old.
Sure,
girl.
sir. Thank you very much.
You're
Now,
liar,
coming to you, sir.
liar, liar.
Feet be cut off from opposite side. Now, tell me, sir, would you like...
Where does it say that? Let me see.
Yeah, please see here, please.
Let me see. Go on.
Yeah, please see. Take your time, please see. Thank you. Surah 5, Ayah 33, please.
Which one?
Ayah 33, here.
Right. Okay. So this is talking about war, isn't it?
Which war?
Those who wage war against you.
Okay,
So what
okay.
we-
So the
yeah.
gentleman is making the first point. The first attempt
It's
to
not-
salvage Islam. Wait a second. wait.
No. It's nothing to do with Christians or Jews or Muslims. This is referring specifically to war.
Sure. Have you made your point?
Go on.
Now I'm going to respond.
So what would you do in any wars that are going on right
Have
now?
you made your point?
No, I'm talking. So what wars that are going on right now, what's going on?
Excuse me,
Are they
sir. We
shaking
are
hands?
engaged on this
Are they
passage.
shaking hands or what are they doing to each other? So this is referring to war, isn't it?
That's good. You now
There
repeat
you
it
go.
twice.
Thank you.
Twice,
This is
twice.
what the Jews
Are you
and
now going to
Christians
listen?
done.
You made your point.
This is what
Would you
your
listen?
people
So-
done to Palestine.
But listen,
So-
I just want to say, look.
No, don't say anything else. You made your point.
No,
and
I
I'm
just want to say,
responding
look,
right now. Whoa.
You're filled
So
with
he
hate.
made a point.
You are filled with hate.
Who, me?
Yeah, you are. You are.
Look, I am
You're
speaking
filled
to you in a cool manner.
No,
You
me.
are the one,
You're
despite
filled-
your Coca-Cola,
No,
who
don't
is
advertise
upset.
this.
Who is upset?
Listen, I don't advertise for free.
I
yeah?
know, your Adidas,
Okay.
your Coca-Cola. If Mohammed were to
All right.
find you, he'll chop your head off. So you better be careful, my
chop
dear
your head
friend.
off?
Well, Mohammed
You get
doesn't
your
like
head
these
chopped
things.
off.
Did you know this?
Listen, don't
What
talk
brand
shit,
of
man.
shoes are these?
Listen, don't
Boss.
talk shit. What's that?
Excuse me, my dear friend, you're not
Right.
being Islamic here,
No,
and your
no,
trousers
what,
are
you
reaching
a
your
Christian?
shoes.
Are you being Christian?
Not
Are you
extremely
listen,
Islamic.
Are you being,
Your
are you being a
sunglasses,
Christian?
which
No, you're
brand
not
is that?
Christian, are you? Where's the love?
What brand
There is
of
no love.
hat
There
have
is
you
no
got?
love with you, is there?
Nike?
There is
No,
no
Iron
love.
Mike.
You
Maybe you
don't-
can be
is that
excused
what
for
you're
that. Now,
representing Christianity?
dear friends, let's get back to the point here.
Is Christianity a religion of hate?
Sure. No,
Is it?
No.
Because that's what you're representing. You are representing Christianity as a religion of hate. So what it's doing is very, very dangerous. Okay?
Happy?
Go on.
Happy?
Yeah?
Good. Thank you. Now he is happy, I can speak. And he'll listen right now, patiently.
No.
So,
It's not
now
comedy
he's still
show.
not happy.
He
Please
thinks
go
it's
on.
some kind of comedian. That is not. It's not working.
Still not happy. Can you
No,
see?
it doesn't work. No,
With
it does
Islam,
not work.
the way it works
don't
is
work. That
never
don't
let
work
the other
here.
person
That
speak.
don't work.
Because when the other person speaks,
Because
Islam
this guy
sings
is
even
just full
more.
of hate. Yeah,
Fourth,
and
fifth
what
time.
is representing
Sixth time.
Christianity is a
Seventh
religion
time.
of hate.
Sure. Thank you.
Why
Are you now
talking
happy?
over me? Let me talk.
Are you now happy?
Let's talk in a civilized manner.
But you don't let him
talk.
You don't let him talk. Let's have some
You don't let him talk. You talk about hate speech.
Listen.
Read Quran 98
Listen,
verse
am I
6.
talking to you? I'm not
And
talking
you will
to
see
you.
hate
be
speech.
quiet. You be quiet.
No, you be quiet and listen.
Shut up, man.
You be quiet and listen. And I will read Quran 98 verse 6.
Look,
Is this Islam?
Let him
Is this
no, no,
Islam? Are you
I say
representing
to-
Islam?
What?
You're doing a bad job.
No, it's
You're doing a
not
really
about
bad
that.
job.
All right.
No,
All
This
right.
is hate.
Now,
This is
we
not
will
hate.
learn to
What you're
behave.
doing is- No. It's not that. Listen.
Let him
It's
speak.
not that he'll still
Let
go
him
on.
also
Let
speak.
He's a proper Muhammad.
Let him
Go
talk
on.
to me.
Let him
Let him
respond.
talk to me. Let him talk to me one-on-one.
Good.
Let him talk to me one-on-one.
Here, I'm
All
here.
right.
I'm
Yes.
here. I'm
You
here.
look French, by the way.
I am here.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
I am here.
Go on.
Good. So, I asked a question. The gentleman asked his first
Only they can
question.
speak.
Why do I hate Islam so much? And I gave a quick answer. Because Islam wants Jews and Christians to be killed everywhere.
No, they
That's the
don't.
answer.
They don't.
I'm
They don't.
speaking.
Really?
I'm speaking.
Prove it.
I'm speaking.
Look.
Prove it.
That's what I said. To which he answered, well, it is during war time. Surah 5, Ayah 33. And I'd like to enlighten my clueless Muslim here.
No.
Clueless
It doesn't
Muslim.
work. It's not working.
I'm
It's not
answering.
working. Listen.
Let him answer.
Listen, it's not
Again,
working.
hold on, let him finish.
One on one. One on one.
Let
One on
him
one.
answer. I want to hear his answer.
One on one.
We want to listen to
one.
We want to
No,
hear.
no, one on one. One on
Oh,
one.
yes, hate.
One on one.
Oh, there comes hate.
One on
Bring it
one.
on.
That's hate speech. That's hate speech. One on one. What's wrong? Let him talk to me. One on one. Let him
I
one on one.
understood. Look, I understood. In my part of the world, when we say one, we need a loo break. That way, sir. Now, let me come to
It's
this,
not
my
working.
dear
It's
friend.
not working. It's not working.
I can clearly
It's
see
not working.
nothing is working.
You're boring.
Anything they can do to
Listen,
make
you're
things
boring.
work?
You're boring. You're boring.
What does the Quran say?
Anyway,
The
to wrap it
Quran
up,
says,
this guy
no, nothing is
is
being
clearly
out of way.
clueless.
Now you're
He's
scared.
full of hate.
Now you're
He's
scared.
full of hate.
Now you're scared.
Full of hate.
Now you're
And
scared. Now you're scared because you know it's true.
he-
Okay,
who
run
are you?
away.
Run away, run
Run
away.
away.
Liar, liar.
Do some justice to your boss shoes. Please run away properly. Run away properly. All right, my dear friends.
Okay, bye.
According to Islam, it is wartime in any non-Islamic country, even today. Any nation which is non-Islamic is a nation which is a legitimate target in wartime, which the gentleman there may or may not know, and he might have walked away. And this is why, my dear friends, terrorists are attacking our nation even today. We don't know in which week we will not have a terrorist attack. The reason they are attacking us is because Islam is still at war with us, number one. Number two,
That's a lie. You destroyed Palestine.
Sure.
It's Palestinian
number
land.
two, number two.
Palestinians lived there
Sure.
for 4 centuries.
Okay, sir, thank you.
And you took away
That's fine.
Palestine.
That's fine, that's fine.
And now
Number two, my dear friends.
6 million Palestinians.
Ahsant, ahsant,
will
well
come to
done.
London.
Yes, yes,
Number two.
yes, I agree.
6 million
You agree?
will come
I
to
agree.
Tell me,
London.
what do you agree with? What did you just agree with?
No, I disagree with what you say.
What did you agree with?
I do agree with what you say. You say there are Muslims out there that are killing people and they are committing terrorism.
So let me ask you this.
Those
Let me
people
ask
we
you
don't
something.
associate with them, we don't count them.
Ah, lovely, lovely.
They're also attacking the Muslim.
Sure.
This man's delusional.
Sure.
Delusional.
Look. What? Okay, the gentleman here, he tries his second luck, second argument.
This is the first time
What
I'm
is
gonna-
it?
I'm gonna go.
Sure. What is that, sir? What is that?
This is Zulfiqar. لا فتى إلا علي ولا سيف إلا
Why carry around a sword? Why?
I like it, that's why.
Why?
Is it illegal?
Why in Islam you have to showcase a sword?
This is
Why?
the Zulfiqar. This is the Zulfiqar.
Why? Why a sword? In Christianity, my dear
I
friends,
like it.
as a Christian, I may, if I want to, wear a cross where my Lord Jesus Christ suffered for the sins of the world. Why in Islam do you carry around a sword as if you want to chop people's heads off at the first available opportunity? My dear friends, the gentleman said,
He carried the sword.
that's fine.
See, your people carry sword to kill babies.
so
Your
the
people carry sword.
The gentleman here, he said, he tried the second argument possible. He said, look, all those Muslims who are killing others are not Muslims because, why? Because they are killing other Muslims. Lovely. It sounds quite like honey, doesn't it? If you kill other Muslims, clearly you cannot be a Muslim. Yep. How many Muslims subscribe to this argument? If you kill other Muslims, you cannot be a Muslim. Well, unfortunately for you, my dear friends, killing other Muslims is perfectly reasonable. And if you want to know where and why you get this idea, please pick up Surah chapter 4. Surah chapter 4 and read for yourself. You will find out an Arabic word called munafiq. Who is a munafiq? A munafiq is someone who goes to a mosque, who claims that I am a believer, I am a Muslim, I submit, I do all things, I am a Muslim, please leave me alone. But do you know what a munafiq does not do? The test for hypocrisy, the test for someone being a munafiq in the Quran is you can do everything that Osama bin Laden did, but if you don't go around killing others, you are a munafiq. That's the definition here. If you don't mobilize to go around chopping other people's head off, you are a munafiq. In other words, a Muslim and by the way, munafiqs were murdered left, right and center by your faithful army of the Mickey Mouse Islamic Mullah, the Alibaba and his 40 thieves. They have been going around chopping people's heads off. And no wonder in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in the Islamic State, in Syria, even those who consider themselves to be Muslims are killed by other more lunatic Muslims. Why? Because the more lunatic Muslims think they are being faithful by going around chopping a couple of more dozen heads off. So Islam is a danger to our society. On the other hand,
You tell lies. There's no truth in what you are saying.
lovely, that's good.
And God had met me.
Now, in
Bible
contrast,
is lies.
Sure.
Torah is lies.
Sure.
Quran is
in
lies.
contrast, my dear
These are
friends,
lies.
being a Christian is marvelous. Being a
You tell
Christian
lies.
is an exceptional thing.
You're a liar.
If you are an angry man, become a
God
Christian.
met me. God talk to me.
Sure. Lovely.
God
If
said
you are an angry man,
God said you are the
and if you
blessed
come to
one.
Jesus Christ, what does
Jesus
Jesus
told me
Christ do?
you are the promised one.
Take the
Jesus
worst of
said,
people
I
who
was
are
the
angry
promised one.
and convert them into a loving person. That's what Jesus Christ does. Marvelous.
Jesus killed his own people.
Take someone who is homeless,
Jesus killed
who
his
doesn't have
own
food,
people.
and make them chop other people's head off.
Jesus
Come
married
to Muhammad.
a 3-year-old girl.
If you need to find out how to
Moses
chop other
married
people's
a
head off,
3-year-old
Muhammad.
girl.
If you want to find out how to become a loving human being,
Liar.
Jesus is the way, the truth and the life. And Islam is not even a big time fantasy story, Mickey Mouse story, Alibaba and 40 thieves story. It is much worse.
Look,
Islam, my dear friends,
God
is
appeared.
clearly not from God.
appeared.
But
He
going
came to
beyond
meet
that,
me.
are you a Muslim, sir? If you're a Muslim, sir, please come here. Islam is not just not clearly from God, Islam is also deeply criminal and immoral.
Bible is not from God.
Are you a Muslim, sir?
Torah is not from God.
Not religious. You have to be a Christian.
Bible is not
Without Jesus, we all have no hope.